Hey guys, it's Ram Tutorials here, and today I'm giving you a review on this Pine Tree Sang Woo Saw Heavyweight Gi. So to start off, I'm just going to give you, when I do this review, I'm going to show you my gi. Okay, so here it is. Now, it is 100% cotton, okay? And it's 170-pound cloth, okay? So, to prove that, listen to this. It's very, very heavyweight. It's as heavyweight as you can get, actually. But I like heavyweight, so I'm good with it. So anyways, I'm just going to jump into the top, okay? So what we have here is we have a nice thick gi, okay? Also, before I start, when you get it, it will come with a tag right here which says Pine Tree, and it will have their logo and Sang Woo Saw. And it will say it's 100% cotton and stuff, and it will say all that stuff. So I'm going to show you one part on my gi. So right here is embroidery, okay? Now what this is this sewn into the gi. Now you might not get this with your gi right away. So yeah, I'm just saying that. So don't get your hopes up for it. I'm just gonna bring you guys down to here. Okay. Okay, so as you can see, I'm just gonna jump right into this review. Now, this is a size 3, okay? So what I really like about this gi is the sound and the durability and the thickness and how it feels. Okay? So it's a really nice high quality gi, and it's made in Korea. It is size 3, and yeah, it's pretty cool. It was $80 at my studio with the embroidery $105. So yeah, so speaking of which, when we dive into the top, we have our seam. We have a seam right here, okay? This is a less noticeable seam, and if we look in the inside, it is, again, not very noticeable. What this is that's a shoulder seam. Now, what's good about heavyweight gis is the shoulder seams don't show very much, okay? Which is pretty awesome. I'm just gonna fix the screen because it's black. So, which is pretty awesome. Now, next thing about this gi is right here we have an arm seam. Now, this is a thicker seam, okay? It's still good. It doesn't bother me at all, and you can just fold it right over to where the seam is, okay? So, let's jump into our collar. See if I can bring it right now. Okay. So, when we look at this collar, we have a very thick, nicely sewn collar, okay? Now, if you see on the sleeve, a seam runs up here, right there, and like shoulder seams, what I was talking about is the seam right there, okay? Now, there's also the shoulder seam, which is very hard to notice. Right there. Yeah, you can see that. And so we have our cuff, and it's only a one seamer on the sleeves. Okay? Same on the left sleeve. Just looks the same. Now, also, I'm going to tell you how, in this video, you should care for your heavyweight gi, because usually you should take good care for it, because they're pretty expensive. Heavyweight gis are. So I'll teach you what you should do and what you shouldn't do. So, let's jump back into this. Okay. So, and bring this down once again and take a look at the lapel. The collar. So it's a very thick, nice collar, and it's not very flimsy, which is not bad. It's good if it's thick, and it's very nice, okay? It's a nice collar. So if we look about on the lapel, you can see that there's a seam running down from here. Okay? So let's get into the inside collar lapel. You can see the seam running again there, and with the embroidery they add some felt at the back, which is a nice touch. Okay. It will also come with interfacing on the shoulders to keep it more stiff. Now let's look at our armpit reinforcement. So now, if you notice, there's not very many reinforcements here. It's just all the one-way seams going down from here and here, and the interfacing, and all those things. Okay, so it's the same on the other armpit. Not very much armpit support. You don't need very many. It's really okay. It's good. It's good gear. So when we move on to our reinforce our drawstrings. Well, before I want to show you the outside armpit seams. These are the outsides. This is our lapel seams with the slits. So, and the drawstrings are made out of the lightweight material, which is a nice touch to it. They're not too thick, not very long. That's my only complaint. So, if you see our reinforcement with the triangle reinforcement over here, it's nice and reinforced and nicely done, okay? The same on the other drawstring side. And the way the drawstrings are sewn on is not very reinforced, but pretty nicely. And for the other side, look. See that? They're outside, which is a little bit weird to touch, but it's good. So overall, that's our top. The back is not really anything different. Now, so at the bottom, the material at the bottom, some heavyweight geese have this material, the collar material at the bottom, but I have the thinner collar material at the bottom. That's a nice touch. I would prefer it thicker, but I really like this piece. It's like perfect the way it is. Okay? Okay. Now I'm going to the pants. Okay? I'm gonna go up here. Okay. So what we see is some general gi pants. Okay? We have our nice collar lapel, our nice collar here, thick, about the same, a little wider. So right away, you notice that we have our looped pants. Okay? With the non-bungee strings, the shoelace strings. The or I don't know. But, so the reinforcement, we have our little slits right here. And the reinforcement in the crotch area is, we have a nice, this sounds wrong, but we have a nice triangle. Okay? The seams are not in an annoying place. Okay? So yeah, now, if we look at our seams running from the leg, they're pretty nicely done. And then we have a seam here. So the pants are the general kind of pants. nothing really to see, I should say. And so yeah, that's really it on my review of my gi, the Singmusal Pine-Tree gi. Now, proper care for your heavyweight gi. So, you need to iron it a lot because they get wrinkled very easily, and you need to fold it nicely and make sure there's not too many creases, and you can use hangers. So that's really it for the heavyweight gi care. Drip dry, wash in cold water, no fabric softener, medium soil. You can, yeah. So that's it. Thanks for watching, guys, and please subscribe.